It's time for some playoff hockey, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your Chicago Blackhawks franchise mode series here on NHL 23. And it is time for the 25-26 NHL playoffs, where we are playing the Nashville Predators in the first round. So the Nashville Predators, I didn't take a look at their team in the last episode, so we will take a look at them right now. See what they're working with. They've had a few years to maybe get some stuff done, so let's see if they've retooled it all here. So first line, they have Philip Forsberg, and okay, that's one big change. Adam Fantilli, who they picked third overall in 2023, and Phil Tomasino rounding out that first line. Then they have Evangelista, Matt Duchene, and Ryan Johansson. Afanaseyev, Braden Yeager, Colton Sissons, JT Compher, Rasmus Asplund, and Joakim Kemell. So actually a good mix of young players and veterans here in this forward group. I like most of their forward group. Duchene's a little low overall, but yeah, 63 points. The max factors, they really help in this game. Defensively, Yossi's still there at 35. Alex Carrier there on the top line. Luke Prokop and Ryan McDonough on the second pair. And then Jeremy Lauzon and Luca Cagnoni, probably one of those, rounding out the bottom six. And then in it, wow, holy shit. 1-2 punch of UC Saros and Yaroslav Askarov is definitely an embarrassment of riches right there for them. So that is something that we have to worry about. And then scratch, they have Adam Ingram, TJ Oshie, and David Krejci. So they have some depth options too if they decide to switch it up at all. So Nashville looking pretty good. This is going to be a tough matchup for us. They finished just ahead of us in the standings. And then also in the last video, I did forget to check out some of the other stats around the league. So I did like the most points for skaters and for forwards, but I didn't look at like defensemen and goalies. So real quick, Adam Fox led the league by far in defensive points with 86, also at plus 55, so he will be running away with the Norris this year. A 21-goal season for both Jacob Chikrin and Dougie Hamilton. And then as far as goalies go, this was definitely Igor's year. So the Rangers looking like they are probably cup favorites for this year. Igor with 43 wins and a .921 save percentage leads all starters. So there is that. And then, of course, you guys seen our team in the last video. I completely clicked on the wrong thing. There we go. These are the same lines that we're rocking with since the last episode. I am going to leave them the same for now. We do have Kolasar if we want to make a swap with, most likely it would be like Phil Kessel. But, I mean, last year he played great in the playoffs, so maybe not. Maybe Caswell, the young guy, maybe he won't get going too much. But really, we're looking at Lucas Reichel to pick it up, hopefully, because his subpar season, 30 points, definitely not good after giving them that extension. So we might have messed up there, but of course we could trade him at the draft if need be. But I do want to give him a shot. I mean, he's one of the OGs here, so I don't really want to trade him, but he's got to play better. I mean, that's just what's going to happen. So we'll see what happens in this series. If we need to make line changes, we will. But I think we are ready just to dive in here right now. Game 1, we do not have home ice advantage, so this will be played at Bridgestone Arena in Nashville. So let's get into it. Here we go. Game number 1, playoffs for the second year in a row, first period. And it is 2-1 Hawks. Alex DeBrincat and Connor Bedard, that first line, might need to carry us if we're going to, at least offensively, if we want to make a run. Matt Duchene for them, as I said, the max factors really help him there. Second period, oh, Jesus. All right. Carrier, Evangelista, Duchene again, and Phil Tomasino. They are lighting up Phil Gustafson. He might be out of the game at this point. Yeah, 5 goals on 19 shots is not good. Power play for the Hawks, a long one, but it is not going anywhere. There we go, Joe Pavelski with a goal, keeping us in it. If we can get another quick one, we might have a chance here, but we give up a power play of 5-on-3, and nope, I was just going to say we were able to kill it off, but we just cannot see out of the box. Holy shit. 2 minutes left. This game is over. How many penalties did we take there at the end? My God. Oh, a major cross-checking on Broberg. That's not good. That's Alex Pietrangelo right there. And then Lenny had the interference to start that. So not a good performance in Game 1. Matt Duchene, 4 points. As I said, I kind of disrespected him a little bit by saying he's a little low overall there. But Comes up big there in game 1. I won't make any changes yet. If we lose this one, I'm going to have to. But hopefully we can shake that one off and just jump right here in game 2 and bounce back. So let's get into it here. Game number 2, period number 1, and okay. 3-1 lead for the Nashville Predators, Yeager, Fantilli, and Lauzon. So now a couple of their younger guys getting going. Giroux for us on the power play. Second period. Now, damn. Yossi and Duchesne make it 5-1. And once again, all right, 6-1. This one is over. Kane and DeBrincat get a couple for us. Asplund gets another for them. They win 7-3. Yeah, I think... Oh, shit. You know what I forgot? I wasn't even going to start Gustafsson in the series. Fuck. Damn it. That is completely my fault. And yeah, he is getting lit. I mean, Camisso isn't doing great either, but... he is definitely getting the nod, and I might look to make another couple changes. I gotta set him up here because they're gonna kick him out already. But yeah, that is my fault on that one. Let's put Camisso in there. And then the first line, I mean, their point per game, it might have just been that one game, but second line, couple of guys, Reichel. I mean, it's hard to tell off 2 games, but damn. Let us... maybe leave the forward group the same. Let me see. Maybe we can move up Giroux just because of his X factors. Like, put him here. And then it'll have to bump Nazar to the 4th line, but that's alright for now. Defensively, everyone's a minus pretty much. Okay, let's move Seth Jones up to the top pair. That seemed to work last year. And yeah, we got our backs against the wall here. Already down 2-0. We are back in Chicago, though, so that is a plus. So let's see if we can respond here. I mean, there's not too much I can do. We just have to play better. So first period, and 1-1. All right, Evangelista for them on the power play, and Korchinski for us. Shots are 12 even apiece, so that is a good thing. Second period, 3-1 Nashville. Lauzon and Tomasino for them. So we're going to need a comeback here in the third. At least it's kind of a game. There we go. Berkeley Catone, his first goal of his NHL playoff career, but then Kamel responds. Oh, okay, god damn it, dude. We can't get goaltending either. All right, they're just lighting it up now. Nashville is going to take a 3-0 lead in the series. This might be a quick playoff trip. And our inexperience is showing here as we are going to lose it 6-3. It looks like Giroux gets one late. But yeah, that is not gonna be good. So it almost doesn't matter who we throw in there in the net. I'll put Camisso back in just because I think he deserves it more, I guess. I mean, shit, man. I don't... Alright, Reichel's up to 2 assists. Newhook, have you done anything? No. Alright, Giroux's on that second line. None of these guys have done anything. Neither is Lenny, so let's put him down and move Kessel up. Maybe that'll get them going. And I mean, I don't... Maybe swap Broberg. Just deal with the -1. Kasperias will get a shot here. Yeah, I mean, there's not much we can do. We are just getting outplayed by, like, look at these scores. 6-3. That game was close, too, and it still ended in a blowout. 6-3, 7-3, and 6-3. And even the regular season game we had against them, 6-3. So Nashville is just looking like a far superior team. So let's just, let's get a win, hopefully, at least. It just takes one game to get us going, but here we go. Season on the line, down 3-0 in front of our home fans. First period, there we go. 3-1 lead. There we go. Phil Kessel moved him up. He gets going. Pavelski a goal, and Wallinder with a goal. Forsberg for them. So we cannot have a bad period here. We have to keep the pressure on. Second period. All right, we're still winning 3-2, but they get another one back. Braden Yeager there. Third period. All we have to do is win this period, and we will win the game. Shots are 30-28 in favor of us, but it is close. They get a power play, but it goes nowhere. Under 10 minutes left. 5 minutes. Can we hang on to this lead? power play again for Nashville. We just cannot stay out of the box. We kill it off, and we do scrape that win. 3-2 for us in that one. Camesso responds with a 33-save performance. Reichel with 3 assists. He's really getting going here in the playoffs, which is good to see. So he and Theodore both have 5 points here in the playoffs then, right? Yep, he's got 5 assists, so I'm going to move him up. I know we won that game, but if he's going to play like that, then yeah, I'll take that. Although that line has been good, but I mean, I'm just trying to give our team the best chance to win. Here we go, game number 5. We are down 3-1 now. We did just get a game. If we can get this one, I mean, we pretty much have to because it's our season, but I'll feel a little bit better. So first period. All right, 1-0 Nashville. Matt Duchene. Oh, shit, I forgot to start Camesso. Fuck. Oh, why does it do that? Like, if you see him start, like, whatever. All right, second period. 3-2 Nashville. Gustafson actually playing pretty well. Is that a hat trick already? Oh, no, Duchene had the first goal. Forsberg with 2 there. Catone and Bedard with a shorty, actually. So, third period, we need to come back in Tomasino. Damn it. Oh, fucking Gustafson, dude. Holy hell, 6? Bedard gets another one back, but I don't think it's going to matter. Philip Gustafson absolutely folds in this playoffs, and I mean, it's my fault that I didn't start Camesso. There we go, Lenny. We're still in it here. Okay, Patrick Kane, 5-6. Hang on here, we have a chance. Kane gets one on Saros, and then, oh my fucking god, Camesso comes in, and then he can't save. And, alright, Bedard, a minute left, and Duchene gets the header. Oh, fuck. Well, Philip Gustafson may have just played his last game as a Blackhawk. That ends our season. A crazy game. 8-6, 14 total goals between the two teams. And that is very unfortunate. Matt Duchene with 4. I should have never said anything. Bedard actually had a hat trick himself with 4 points. But it is not going to matter as we go down to 5 games and in a heap to the Nashville Predators. We cannot keep the puck out was the story. I mean, that was an atrocious performance. Wow. I don't even have many words to say here. Bedard played great. 8 points in 5 games. Pavelski point per game. Kane point per game. Reichel actually 5 assists. So he may have saved himself, at least from being traded. Berkeley Catone with 4 points, a good playoff debut for him. Only 3 points for DeBrincat, though, only 2 goals. So a bit disappointing there from him. Giroux with 2 goals. Kessel got going once we put him on the third line. Lenny with 2. And yeah, Newhook only 1 assist. Nazar, no points. Caswell on the 4th line, I'm not too worried about. But, yep, Theodore defensively led the way. Was a -6, though, him and Jones. Korchinski had 2, Wallinder 2, Broberg 2, and none from Kasparaitis. And then, yeah. Holy hell, 8-14, 7 goals against average? That is fucking horrible. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I don't think... Oh yeah, he's up this year too. He's just gonna walk, dude. Oh my god. If I can get like a late round pick for him in the draft, I will, but holy hell. Camesso will get I know he didn't play great in the playoffs either, but I think I'll give him a shot. I mean, Gustafson, 9-12 wasn't bad. I mean, he's never been, like, great, so I know it's kind of recency bias. Last year I said he did good, now I'm saying he's shit, but, I mean, 8-14, dude, like, my god. And that is going to be the end of our season, a very abrupt ending there. So we'll just sim up to the draft here, and if anything can make it worse, it'd be Buffalo winning the draft lottery. If you saw the last video, we were trying to trade for their pick, but it just wouldn't go through. I ran out of time. And if they win the lottery, man, that's going to sting. Or even move up. I mean, shit, the top 2 picks are both medium franchise, which would be huge. As the Edmonton Oilers, Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl get... Is that their second cup? Or did they win... Didn't they win the first year? Like, didn't count here? Or am I not thinking... Oh, they won last year, so they go back-to-back a potential dynasty here as they beat the Rangers, who looked like a Stanley Cup favorite. As we can take a look at the awards really quick. I know I kind of just like sped through that, but Jason Robertson with the Art Ross, the Hart Memorial going to Nathan MacKinnon. The Norris, no surprise, goes to Adam Fox for the 3rd year in a row and his 4th in his career. That is crazy. The Lady Bean also going to Adam Fox. Calder going to Demidov for the Kings. McDavid with the Conn Smythe, so he didn't even win it. That's right, RNH had that big year. I remember that now. So McDavid takes home the Conn Smythe this year. Vezina going to Igor, as well as the William M. Jennings. Brock Faber winning the Bill Masterton for Minnesota. Coach of the Year goes to Montreal's coach. Barkov with the Selke for the 2nd year in a row. Nathan MacKinnon, the Ted Lindsay, and David Pasternak, the Rocket Richard. As that rounds out the awards. And actually, another big thing that we have to look for is retirements, as both Kane or Pavelski could retire. So, and here are the draft lottery odds. Okay, so Buffalo did not move up. They actually moved down from 7 to 8. So that makes me feel a little better. Ottawa with the draft lottery win. Them and San Jose swap places, but luckily for San Jose, there's still Gavin McKenna for them. And then the top 5 stays the same. Colorado actually moves up from 16 to 6. I don't even know how that's possible, because I thought it was like if you move up, it goes to the top 4. But I guess that works too. So there is that, and then player retirement. So this is big. Did we just see Patrick Kane play his final game as a Blackhawk? No, we didn't. And actually, we didn't even see Joe Pavelski play his last game in the NHL, as he does not retire either. So Joe Pavelski, at, what is he, 42? Is not retiring. Jonathan Toews, our former captain, does retire. He does end with over 1,000 points, which is nice. But yeah, he played in Toronto last year, or the first year after this. He played in Minnesota a couple years after that, and Columbus as well. So there is that. Goalie-wise, Marc-Andre Fleury, who also played for us. He's actually in a Blackhawks jersey in his picture there. Halak, Reimer, Cam Talbot, Thomas Greiss, Peter Mrazek, another former goalie for us, among others. So Pavelski and Kane still sticking around, so we'll have to think about that going into free agency. Is all the coach retirements. Don't care about the draft interviews too much. And here we are at the draft. So, yeah, I think we should definitely do the draft in this video, as we're going to have enough time to, and we'll probably end it at free agency. So first I want to look at is the player overall. So Bedard is at a 95. I think he technically went down one, but I'm not worried about that. DeBrink at 90. Berkeley Catone up to an 88 and listed as a second-line forward now. Kane at an 87. Newhook at an 86. Lenny actually jumped up to an 85. Reichel went down to an 84. Wow, 3 overall decrease, but he still has high top 6. So that is interesting. Nazar an 83. He hasn't really grown too much. I know I've kind of only had him on the 3rd line, but I mean, that's what he's listed at. Pavelski is down to an 83 now, so he would be like a bottom 6 forward for us if we brought him back. How much money does he want? Yeah, he wants a good contract. We might bring him back for the bottom 6. Caswell still at an 80, hoping for a jump from him during the offseason. Green up to an 80, Sokolov an 80. And then anybody else in the system that we should be concerned about? Kessel's down to a 78. Drew's down to a 79. So I don't know if they'll be coming back. And then some of our other prospects with some development. And then defensively, Shea Theodore up to a 90 overall. So that is great for us after having a career year. Korchinski up to an 88. Beautiful. Seth Jones at an 84. Broberg down to an 83. So he might be a trade piece, as we have young defensemen coming in as well. Like Wallinder's down to an 83 from playing on that bottom pair. Pelika's up to an 82. Yeah, I think Broberg might have to go here. Because if we have Kasparaitis, Pelika, Wallinder, Jones, Korchinski, and Theodore, that's 6. And I think Broberg is the odd guy out there. And then in the system, yeah. So I think Broberg is definitely going to be traded at this draft. And potentially Lucas Reichel. Like I said, I don't want to trade him. What's our forward group looking like for next year? So our first line, I think it's going to be these 3. I'm going to give Catone another chance on that first line. And then, shit, are we going to bring Kane back? I mean, Holy fuck, that's a lot of money for him, though. He had a great year for us, though. Maybe we keep him on that first line. We could keep that together. We'll have to think about that. Newhook didn't have a great playoff performance, but I don't think I'll get rid of him. Lenny's going to be in that top 6, potentially. So if we bring back Kane, and if he does play in the top 6, that means Reichel might get kicked out of the top 6. So we'll have to think about that. Nazar, I think, will still be on the 3rd line. Pavelski will probably be on the 3rd or 4th line. Caswell probably 3rd line at the max. So, yeah, we'll have to see what we decide there. How much cap space do we have going into this free agency? $27 million. So if we wanted to pay Kane, like, we'll have to pay him a little bit. But if we wanted to keep him around, we can definitely afford it. And then still have money for free agency. So I'm not too worried about that. Because who is expiring? Obviously Kane, Pavelski, and he didn't want too much, right? Yeah. So we will be alright if we bring back Kane. And I think we might. I know we just kind of got, beat out in 5. But it wasn't no fault to Patty Kane. He's played great in the playoffs. I mean, they call him Showtime for a reason. So I think he has to retire Blackhawk. Like, I know he'll have that year in the Rangers sweater. But I mean, I think he has to retire in Chicago. And with us being playoff contenders, like, it makes sense for him to stay too. So we'll have to think about that in free agency. But for now, let us hop into the draft. And we do have a couple of big decisions to make. But, so let's see. Buffalo still is trading that pick. Colorado is trading their pick at 6. So what kind of prospects are we looking at here? We have this Bobkoff guy who's supposed to be 6. Send it as a center is interesting. Ankle breaker, all alone, puck on a string. So he's a playmaker, obviously. Timothy Leonov, a sniper. He has Snipe, Magnetic, and Relentless. Okay, no 1T, but he's still looking pretty good himself, and then it drops off. So we could get one of those two if we trade for the Colorado pick. But yeah, these two are going to be the top picks for sure. And then is there any, like, mid-round guys that we want to target? I'm not looking too promising here. Okay, 39, we have a low elite with a zone ability. So we might want to pick him. What's our first-round pick? We have 24. So we might want to scoop him up, even if we're picking a little ahead. We actually have these picks. Oh, that would be risking it, though. I mean, is there anybody that we desperately would want at, like, 25? There might be, like, a top 6, but I think with that, like, those X factors, you have to take him. Yeah. Because these guys aren't even, like, this guy's 2 years out. He could be decent. But I don't think it's worth it to pass up on that guy. Potentially miss out on him. And then, like, right after him, is there anything? Like, oh, yeah, there's still a top 6 guy right here. So, we should be good on that front. So, Colorado. Do we want to target this pick? Actually, let's see what else is out there on the trade block from other teams before we pull the trigger on that. Is there any interesting pieces? Oh, and actually, real quick, I think, like, it's not a surprise that we have to trade Philip Gustafson, right? Like, I know... Oh, damn, he has absolutely no value with that not being signed. So he might just let him walk. Akira Schmid, he hasn't done good in the AHL. Can I get anything for him? A 3rd would be fine with me. From Boston... yeah, Eastern Conference team. You guys have fun with Akira Schmid, and we'll take that 3rd. And then, yeah, I was going to look at the trade block. So let's see what other teams are giving out right now. A couple of veterans from Arizona. Nothing really there. There's this RFA, Ryan Johnson, but we have too many defensemen as is, so we're good on that. And, of course, as soon as I start to look out, I was about to pick. There you go, Novak. Jacob Novak, a Sniper with gold 1Ts. That is really good for them. Medium franchise. This guy could be the next Ovechkin, to be completely honest with you. So a good pick for them there. Where did I leave off? Buffalo, nothing really. High top 4, but I don't really need prospects right now. We're looking to contend. Zach Werenski is still available, 28 years old, but again, defenseman. He's making a lot of money. Don't know about that. Sam Reinhart isn't bad. Let's see, anything else? Barabanov is out there. Joel Eriksson Ek is still out there. He's got a whole bunch of X factors as well. He's on a pretty good contract. See, it's tough because we have too many forwards, we have too many defensemen. But yet, it's like, what are we going to do with these guys? New Jersey, nobody really. So Eriksson Ek is definitely interesting there. Not really, nothing I'm interested there. Andrei Kuzmenko, no. Brock Besser in 86. And no abilities, I don't know about that one. And keep in mind, we looked at that upcoming free agency class. It's looking like a pretty good class that's coming up this year. So there is that to consider. Minnesota. So Eriksson Ek. See, he would be the perfect second-line center for us, but we have Newhook, so I'm fine with that. Eriksson Ek might be an upgrade from him, though, but I don't know if I really want to trade him. Who do they want? They do want Lucas Reichel, which is something to consider. Now, I know for someone for sure we want to trade is Broberg. So if we were to package him and Reichel, I know this isn't the max value we would get for Reichel. I mean, that would be the trade right there, it would look like. The only thing is, so we trade Reichel, and then if we sign Kane, does he play on the third line? Like, I don't... That first line seems to click together, but then we still have... Yeah, Lenny might be ready for the second line next year is the problem. Yeah, it'd make more sense for us to swap, as San Jose picks McKenna there. We'll look at him in a second. As much as that is a good contract and a great player, see, now I'm almost wondering if we might want to pull the trigger on Newhook. Because he hasn't been bad, but I think this is definitely an upgrade. So 1-for-1, what's that looking like? That is pretty even. So, Eriksson Ek obviously is a bit older. He's 4 years older. We just signed Newhook to that extension. What's he making? He's making 5.5 for the next 4. So it's not like you're, you know, we're only saving $250,000, which I'm not concerned about. So this makes us better now, I think. I would think Joel Eriksson Ek is the better player, as they actually are on the clock right now. Oh, this is tough, because we would still have to trade Broberg and potentially Reichel, unless we just keep him on the third line, but, I mean, is that just going to tank his value more? So we... Ah, damn it. I really wish that trade for Buffalo's pick went through. But, hell, we can... Alright, let's look at this real quick. What is Colorado's pick? Where are they at? Colorado. They want Newhook back. Do they want... They do want Reichel. And do they want Broberg? No. But if I did those two for the 6th pick, they would be over the cap, okay. What if I retain on Reichel's deal that he's on right now? I don't think that would carry over, right? Yeah, we're just retaining that on that deal. You know what? I won't even cheat. Just to make sure, I don't want to cheat the system or nothing either. I'll just take on someone that's expiring right now. Like, is this Ty Smith? Yeah, Ty Smith. Will that be better? Yeah. So maybe we do that and then swap Newhook for Eriksson Ek, kind of really change up the team. I mean, this is probably the best trade we're going to get for Reichel at this point. As much as I don't want to trade him, that season really killed it for him. Like, he was on the upswing too. It was like he had 2 good seasons, and then he had a breakout season, and then he just fell the fuck off. And I don't trust him enough to bounce back, and with the ice time that we're going to give him, more rather not give him. Because he's going to play the third line. I'll let fucking Minnesota pick it. Like, always going to interrupt something. As they pick up Bergeron. We'll look at these guys in a second. But, and just to make sure, are they still giving away, like, Eriksson Ek and that? Yeah, okay. But I'm thinking we might want to do this trade. Yeah, I mean, it's looking like our best option. We get another. The only thing is like, what's gonna happen with these young guys? Like, are they even gonna ever get to play either? Because we have too many good players. This is the problem right now. So do we? It might be almost worth just to let Reichel play on the third line. But no, because what did we sign him to? Like $5 million? Isn't that what we signed him to? Yeah, I'm not paying a third liner $5 million. So I think we're gonna try to pull the trigger on this trade. It's gonna be Reichel and Broberg for the 6th overall pick, and then Ty Smith just as a placeholder. That won't go through by itself. All right, makes sense. What if I had like just random? Okay, I don't think he's really helping. Sokolov, I don't need anymore, so you guys can take him if you want him. No. How about if we have a lot of picks. How about a 4th? Still no? Alright, they're getting stingy here. 72nd pick. No. Alright, a 3rd and a 4th. 72nd and 98. Still no. I think we're getting closer. 72 and 91. Still no. 72 and 65. Still no. We're gonna have to give up a 2nd in this deal. That is a lot. Okay, they don't even want next year's 2nd. So, alright. 59 overall. Still no. God damn. 59 and 98. Oh my fucking god. Maybe we just give up one of our, like, one of these two instead. Which one do I like better? Definitely Poroshkov. Musty, get the hell out of here. Alright, take Sokolov out. Still no, alright. Now let's add a pick. Well, let's go through just a bit low. Alright, good. So we'll give up him and then a 7th. Oop. So Reichel, Broberg, Musty, a 4th, and a 7th. Will that go through? Yes, it does. Alright, so we acquire the 6th overall pick for that. For Reichel and Broberg, which it's unfortunate because they were kind of like Broberg was like the first big piece that I acquired as Seattle picks Gruel. Jean Gruel. He has Make It Snappy as a zone ability, Magnetic, Shock and Wave, Relentless, and Beauty Backhand as a sniper. So another good pick there. Alex Bergeron. This is a lot of snipers in this draft. He has Gold Snipe as well as Relentless, Make It Snappy, Magnetic, All Alone, Beauty Backhand. So a lot of these guys are pretty similar. He's 6'3" though. Yeah, maybe not completely similar, but there is that. And then Gavin McKenna has Ankle Breaker on Gold, as well as Tape to Tape, Send It, Puck on a Strain, Relentless, and All Alone. And he is a playmaker. So a pretty stacked draft so far, as will Sim Calgary's pick, and they will pick Kosic, who doesn't have any zone abilities, so that makes me nervous. So it's between Bobkov and Leonov, who both look to have abilities, which is good. Gold Snipe or Gold Send It. So do we want a sniper or a playmaker is the question. Let me call timeout real quick. And let's take a look at our team once again. So Forward-wise, these are two snipers right here. This is a playmaker. This is a playmaker, but he might be traded. This is a power forward. So, Bedard and DeBrincat are going to play on the same line pretty much every year. And then they might play with Catone, so that's a playmaker. So that line is... Don't even worry about them. So I'm thinking we might need the sniper, because Kane's going to be gone soon. And then, isn't Caswell a playmaker? Yeah. So we have a playmaker coming up. So I think the pick is, what was it? Leonov was the sniper? Yeah, Leonov was the sniper. Looks like he might not have as many superstar abilities, but I am wait. Yeah, he's right here. Okay, yeah. So he doesn't have the extra superstar ability, which is fine. But... And Bobkov is slightly better on defense. But, I mean, they're pretty similar players. He is a left wing, exclusively, actually. So there is... I think that's our... I think we gotta go with Timothy here. I think we gotta go with the Russian. I guess they play on the same team, actually, which is funny. This is like Marco Rossi and Jack Quinn right here. But we're gonna go with... And we're gonna do what Buffalo did. We're gonna go with the guy who isn't ranked as high. We're gonna go with Timothy Leonov, who is an 81 overall, and he does have those X factors. Now let's see... Bobkov here, he's slightly better, 82, which was expected, and he actually has, wow. I think he was definitely the better player, but I am okay with that. Now I almost wonder if, like, we traded Newhook, like, he could have been the replacement, so maybe we messed up there, but only time will tell. He's got a hell of a shot already, though. So, I'm fine with that for now. We'll see what happens. Maybe I fucked up. Maybe I did team... Like, yeah, I know they always say do best player available instead of, you know, team need, but I thought with them being pretty similar. I'm interested to see if we throw Newhook in the trade finder. Is there any trades? No. So now the question is, do we want to make that swap with Minnesota, or do we want to keep our playmaker? I think I would be okay with keeping Newhook to see if he maybe jumped at all. But I say this. I think we'll keep an offer like this in mind, because there's a good chance that Eriksson Ek will be available at the trade deadline. But if Newhook is not producing at a rate that we need him to, we can look to trade him. But I think for now, you know, I want to commit to some players. Like, I want to give these guys a chance. But we have to play better than 5 games in the first round. Like, that is a fact. But I think with us getting better, too, a lot of our young guys developing, replacing the veterans that are aging, that will definitely help. So, with our next pick... We are going to... Okay. Just... somebody backed out of a trade, I guess. Yeah, no hesitation here. We're going to go with... Blake De Silva. A two-way forward, low elite. 64 overall. But yeah, look at them X factors. An absolute steal for us. Hopefully he can get some crazy development. And he should be up soon. So I'm kind of going to go a little bit faster here. We have 2 picks in a row right here. There's a medium top 6 confirmed. These 2 are almost confirmed. These 3, actually. All looking like top 4s and top 6 right here. This guy is supposedly a gem, but that's not always accurate. Because these guys are all pretty similar. Another potential low elite here. And yeah, he's looking good. Warriors. Another low elite? I think we just have to take the low elites here. When's our next picks after this? Like in the 3rd round? We have 24. And what is this? 38? 38th overall. So if you add, what is that, 24 right there? We're at 6. So you had, what is that, 18? 50, 56? Where were those guys ranked? Okay, we can get the other one. We can get this dude way down here we should be able to get. So I think I'll risk it. I think I'll try to get, unless there's another low elite, which would be crazy. This is definitely going to be the low elite draft right here. Norm Jones, not really sure. Yeah, I think we try to get greedy here. We'll take one of those top 6s at the front, and then we'll take the 2 low elites. So, yeah, let's go with, whoa, 1 year out. Maybe this is a good thing. So this guy should be like a medium top 4. We'll go with, Vasiliev here. Yep, 71 overall. Alright, beautiful. So, good pick for us there. And then, now for the really good picks. First up is going to be, Holden Olsen, who is in fact a low elite, 65 overall, and yeah, look at those X factors. Oh my. And can we get that other one as well? These teams are too pussy to offer me their trade. And yep, he's still here. Jonas Berry, 64 overall, and you bet he's got the X factors. Wow, that is beautiful. I will definitely take that. Oh man, I wonder if that's a glitch. Oh, we actually had another pick here. We could have even maybe waited again. But, yeah, those two weren't anything special anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. I've seen somebody else maybe have like X factors. This guy could be a top 4 with an X factor, but it's pretty uncertain. Is there anybody else I should be looking out for? Medium elite wise, not sure. Low elite, there's a few 3-bar ones, but they're not till later. So we'll wait on that. I might take a chance on some of these other guys. Now these guys could definitely be like, just a low top 6, but we'll go with, Sergeyev here. See what? Yeah, he's definitely low top 6. All right, I'm fine with that. Is the other one still there? Yep. So we can take another chance here on Norm Jones. Probably a low top 6, but yeah. We have so many picks right here. Oh my god. I wish this was, I mean, I can't even say I wish this was deeper draft. We got like 3 low elites already. See, I don't want to like not pick one and then he be the one that's actually low elite. This guy being 5 years out and could be medium elite, I'm going to take a chance on him. Damn it. Alright, medium top 9. If there's a low elite, I'm going to be pissed. Nope. All low top 6 or top 4 defensemen. A low starter is a gem? I don't know about that. Do we have another pick, like, by 150 after this? Yeah. Actually, we might want to take them now, just in case I don't have another pick. Because it wasn't the other one, like... Oh, 276. Let's go with this guy. Let's go with Kale. Low top 6. Holy shit. So it's kind of dropped off here. Dmitry Popov could be medium elite since he's 5 years out. And okay, medium top 6. I'll take that. And looks like we'll be missing out to pick on that other guy. But maybe he wasn't low elite anyway. And I'm not seeing anybody that was, so I think a good pick for us there. Yeah. And then let's just take a chance on this guy, Monroe. Medium bottom 6. And then this should be one of our last picks, if not our last. Let's go with Ribeiro here, medium 7th T. And this should be our last pick right here. Ken Sloan or Bradley? Let's go with Vince Bradley. And another bottom 6. And that is our draft, but definitely a eventful and I would say successful draft, as Leonov was that sniper. There's a bit of a controversy with him and Bobkov, but we went with the sniper. De Silva was that like 71 overall, medium top 4 defenseman, and then Vasiliev and Olsen were both low elite, and I think Barry too, right? So there are 3 low elites in a row, all with X factors, is going to be looking very nice for our prospect pool. Which even after trading guys like Musty and others, we still have a good abundance of prospects. So yeah, free agent or re-sign phase more so. We don't have any scouts to re-sign or coaches, so that helps me. We might look to. I know he just won the Jack Adams last year, but he's still only a B. And he doesn't get great chemistry. I feel like the X factors really carry him in that regard. We might look to replace our coach. He earned himself another shot by winning the Jack Adams, but I almost wonder if that was more in part to him or the surprising team success. So we have $36 million to work with now that we moved on from Lucas Reichel and Philip Broberg. So I definitely want to bring Kane back. He actually went down in asking price. I'll just do the 1-year deal, though, and then we'll offer him 9.5, see if he accepts that. Pavelski, again, I'll give him a 1-year deal, see if we can get him a little cheaper, not that we need to. If he needs to be paid, I'll pay him. Leonov, I want to get signed right away, no matter if he plays in the AHL or the NHL. Sokolov, if he wants a 2-way, no. Ty Smith, we just don't need. Green, actually, an 80 at 22. Ryan Green might make the roster next year. We might want to give him a chance. Gutman's been in the AHL. I'll just leave him. Giroux, I'll let walk for now. We might re-sign him. I doubt it, though. These guys don't want an extension. I'll just let him walk. I don't even like our AHL team, but, I mean, who the hell else is going to play? But we might look to rejuvenate that team a little bit because these guys just aren't doing nothing. I'll keep Isaac Phillips, though. And Del Mastro, he can still grow, potentially. This guy, because I need to have somebody down there. A couple players, Cameron Hillis. And Schoenberg. Vasiliev I'll let develop wherever he, back in Russia. Or actually, it doesn't even say it's a team. Wherever he's playing, I'll let him keep playing there. Same thing with the low elites, because they'll usually skyrocket after a little while. And then goalies, we're going to let Gustafsson walk. Kamessa will come back as our starter potentially next year. We'll look in free agency as well. But I wouldn't be upset with giving Kamessa the chance. So I think that is good to sim the day. Maybe I'll keep Ty Smith. Did he want a 2-way? He did. We'll sign him for the AHL. So let's see if Gutman says no because competition. Okay. Kane and Pavelski are both back, so that's nice. I mean, I'm not going to lose sleep over Gutman not signing, but there you go. Do you want to take that? There you go. Alright, so that is pretty much all set. So that was really easy and simple. Didn't have too many players to worry about. So, yeah, we can just send him up to free agency, kind of get a lookout of what we could potentially bring to this team. And I think the first thing I'll look at is coaches. Like I said, I'm not going to make any moves this video. So just to kind of look around, we do have an A-plus coach, Chris Conacher, who has not a good team fit, 42%. Drew Doughty is a head coach. What the fuck? That is funny, but it's not really an upgrade if he's going to be B. But yeah, these two look to be our best options with chemistry. I think I'm liking this guy a little bit better because he's more balanced. This guy loves Kevin Korchinski, though. But yeah, I think this guy, where did he play anywhere last year? Oh, here we go. He's played in Vancouver most recently, and he was good, actually. He was really good for them. But they decided to move on. So I think he would be the guy to look after for a coach. And then I'm not too concerned with scouts. We have a good amount. But free agents for the NHL skaters. Jason Robertson is a RFA, right? Yep. But he is out there. Let's look at UFAs first. So we have Dubois, Ovechkin, Kempe, Schmaltz, Brian Marchand. So nothing like crazy, but a solid class here. A lot of veterans. A lot of X-Factor veterans. So that is something to look out for. Owen Tippett only wants $2 million. I guess he's only a third-line scorer, but yeah, so there's some decent options there. RFAs, holy hell. Jason Robertson, Corson Ceulemans is a 90 overall. Holy shit. Peyton Krebs, look at this RFA class. That is crazy. These teams do not have enough money. So we could look to target some of these guys potentially. Bobby Brink is out there, Logan Stankoven, Philip Hedel, Leo Carlson, a lot of these guys that just got drafted. Like Ceulemans, Leo Carlson, even Krebs was recent. I was like Colton Dock. Vegas couldn't hold on to him, I guess. He's out there. We can bring him back. But yeah, that is what we're looking like for the NHL. So we definitely have, we still have some decisions to make here for our team. Who's going to play and where for next year, and can we just make that next jump as a legitimate contender? Is the questions. Oh, and I completely forgot to check out goaltenders, because that is a definite question mark for us next year as well. The goalie market, there is UPL, Stuart Skinner, Demko, Georgiev, who just won the Vezina a couple years ago, right? Yeah, he kind of fell off a little. Colorado, they had a Vezina winning goalie, and then they just got rid of him. That is crazy. But they must have knew something we didn't. Only 900 for that year. Swayman is out there, Vimelka. So there's definitely a lot of options out here for goalie. Do we want to try to commit to a high overall goalie, or do we just know that it's not going to work out? UPL's actually an RFA, so he's probably off the table. So yeah, those are our options for free agency. So we're definitely going to have a lot of questions going into next year. In the next video, we're going to have to answer them as well. So thank you guys for watching this video. I just want to say, I should have said it at the beginning, but the support recently has been absolutely incredible. This has been a great start to this channel. I will be expanding to more, different types of content eventually, but I'm just kind of getting started with this franchise mode. But yeah, I've had, our first episode is well over the 100 view mark at this point. A lot of these episodes are consistently getting like 40, 50 views, which is pretty crazy considering this is like my 12th video right here. So yeah, thank you guys for all your support. I really do appreciate it. And that will do it for today's video. Thank you again for checking it out. And as always, you guys take care.